Hello friends, fellow beer geeks. Welcome to a brand new Craft Beer Geek beer review. I'm Wes, the Craft Beer Geek. Today we're taking a look at a beer from Rivertown Brewing out of Lockland, Ohio. I don't believe I've had a beer from this brewery before. This is their Soulless Scarlet Sour Ale, a Flanders Red Ale style of beer I really do appreciate. Saw these in the store, wanted to grab a couple bottles. They have two different types of sour ales, I believe, that at least are distributed here in Florida. Paid $1.99 for the single bottles of these, so they're pretty reasonably priced, and I'm looking forward to getting this one cracked open into a glass and see what it's all about. Don't have any information as far as alcohol content on this one. Being a Flanders Red, it's probably in the 4 to 5% range, I would guess. Let's go ahead and get it cracked open and see what it is all about. Okay, so the Soulless Flanders Red Ale poured out a very brown, reddish color as to be expected. Very clear. Had a little bit of carbonation as I was pouring, but quickly dissipated. That's sort of an aspect of these kind of sour ales. Is they're a lot more champagne-like, wine-like, meaning they don't really have much in the way of head retention. They tend to have more of those kind of aspects to them. Let's go ahead and see what the aroma is like on the Soulless. Definitely getting a lot of those sour malty notes in the nose on this one. Very traditional, what you would come to expect. A lot like a nice balsamic vinegar kind of aroma. A little bit sweeter than a balsamic vinegar, a little bit more malty. Yeah, so I'm ready to go ahead and give this one a taste, let you know what I think. If you're drinking along, cheers. Wow, yeah, that one's quite sour, but in a really good way. Really light body to this one, as traditional. As I said, it's more like a champagne kind of body. Lots and lots of nice sweet puckering sourness to it, almost like a sweet candy sourness. Good sour candy kind of puckering to it, really nice. Definitely has some nice darker notes to it. I'm getting a lot of like raisiny kind of notes to it here. Definitely sort of a dark fruit, dried fruit kind of flavor aspect to it. I just really love this sour style of beer. Really right up my alley. I'm a person I've always loved balsamic vinegar kind of stuff, and these kind of flavors in a beer are just amazing and incredible. And I really love this style a lot. It does have a nice good bit of carbonation, as I said, kind of like a champagne in that aspect, where when it hits the tongue, it kind of just explodes and really releases that sourness to it. Those really wonderful flavors in there. Again, raisiny, dark fruit, dried fruit kind of flavors. A little bit maybe like a peach nectar kind of flavor. So I think I've given you a pretty good idea of the character and aspects of this Soulless Sour Ale from Rivertown Brewing. Definitely a very good sour ale, not necessarily something for beginners. It's very sour, very vinegary, has a lot of depth to it. As I said, I'm getting some dark fruits. I'm getting maybe some peach nectar-y kind of flavors in there, some raisins. With that nice vinegary, acidic kind of bitterness to, or not bitterness, but sourness to it. Really tasty, really enjoyable. Really enjoy sipping on this one. So with that being said, I'm giving this one a 10 out of 10. I love this beer. I would buy this again, no problems. Really enjoyable. As I said, I love sour ales, so maybe if you're not a sour ale fan, you might not like this one, but I love it. I think it's great. It's excellent. Has great flavor, and it's really easy to make these kind of taste funny, kind of off. This one just tastes great to me. I really love it a lot. So 10 out of 10 for me. Thank you for watching this episode of the Craft Beer Geek. If you like this review, you can find lots more at craftbeergeek.com. All my reviews will be posted there by style as well as by brewery. So if you're looking to see if I reviewed a particular beer or something from a particular brewery that's a favorite of yours, you can find it all there, as well as other articles I post here and there about craft beer. If you like to support the show, support the website, please think of us before doing any Amazon.com shopping. Use the links for Amazon.com in the show notes below on YouTube or on the right-hand side of the page on craftbeergeek.com. Those links will take you directly over to the front page of Amazon.com where you can buy anything, and we'll get a small commission from anything you buy. It won't cost you any extra, just be like a normal Amazon shopping trip for you. So that's a really easy way for you to help me out. I thank you for that. Thank you for those of you who've been using that. It really helps a lot. And I guess that's all I have to say about this Soulless Sour Ale, Flanders Sour Red Ale. Really enjoyable, really tasty. I love it. It's right up my alley. It's a style I love, and they did a really great job with this one. So I'm looking forward to trying the other sour ale I have from Rivertown. So that's going to do it for this episode of the Craft Beer Geek. I'm Wes, the Craft Beer Geek. Thank you for watching. Please drink responsibly, and remember, I don't drink bad beer. You shouldn't either. See you next time. Cheers.